I'm Marij.
I'm Noor.
And I'm Yusuf.
The country that we chose that is going to immigrate to British Columbia, Canada is India. The family that is going to immigrate to British Columbia include 4 people. The dad, mom, the sister, and brother. The dad's name is Bahir, the mom is Jabin, the son is Fakhri, and the sister is Zafra. The parents have been thinking of immigrating to Canada for a while now, but there are some things that are making them consider otherwise, such as the rest of their family in India, their friends' property, and so much more. But then again, Bahir and Jabin had to also think what was best for their children. If they stayed in India, it could risk their children having a negative future. This is called a push factor. Other push factors include the lack of jobs for women in India, environmental problems such as pollution, natural disasters, and the civil strike. Taking these push factors in consideration, the parents come to a conclusion that it wouldn't be safe for their children or them to stay there. Their first thought was about a safe country like Canada. Sure, there were others, but Canada was peaceful, and it was a multicultural country, and there was just something about it that screamed safe. And that something was its clean water and the fact that there was less population. Perfect for a family that's settling in. Not only that, but it also had a growing economy, so more job opportunities. These are called pull factors. Moving and immigrating to Canada also affected the kids, Zara and Fakhri, a lot. Some of the intervening obstacles they faced was trying to speak English properly, because in 1910 most Indian citizens were more familiar with their own language, Hindi. Not only that, but making new friends and trying to understand the environment and culture of a different country can be really frustrating. It's impossible, Zara and Fakhri said. Making new friends is impossible. And then their mom, Jabin, said, impossible is nothing. And for their parents and them, it was a huge change in climate and surroundings. While India was more of a kind of a dry, crowded area, British Columbia was also populated, but a lot of British Columbia is made up of mountains, islands, and greenery. Also, just recently, in 1908, the Canadian government restricted Indian immigrants from entering Canada. So then the Indians wanted to see just how far the Canadian government would go, and Gurjit Singh sent 376 Indians to sail to India to test the government's ruling. The Canadians wouldn't allow them on their land, and eventually the Indians left because the Canadians were threatening to execute them. So because of the recent dilemma, Bahir and Jabin needed to be extra careful when immigrating because they were Indians too. But in the end, despite all the problems and trouble, they made it. And now they're a successful family as Canadian citizens living in a house. And as for Zara and Fakhri, they're working on their English. They made new friends, and overall, all of them are progressing well, and they're all happy. The end.
Thank you.